Yes, boxing fanatics, or who else is left over there after being quite terrible year for the boxing. We had actually now amazing fight coming up. Moses Itauma versus Dillian Whyte. What can I say about this fight? Been following very closely, just been taking a little bit of break from the YouTube and all that. Amazing fight. I'm all for it. And the one big reason is because they are putting down Dillian Whyte to 1-9, yeah? I was following bookies. Now it's down to 1-6, 1-7. You can find 1-7 in some bookie odds. But they are really thinking that Dillian Whyte has no chance of winning this fight. And from one side, I disagree with that. I cannot believe they put my boy down like this. Oh my god. 1-9. So the big issue for me is that there was a rumor whoever takes the fight gets paid like 2 million or something on those lines. So I'm a bit like, because of Jake Paul and all this, I cannot say scripted fights. I'm not saying scripted fights, but you know, people do things for 2 million, okay? And either you take this fight or you try to come up with other fight. That's for me is like 2 million. That's a good chunk of money, man, to do lots of things, especially if the division is drying up and there's not many options. So that's what I'm saying. You get what my 1-9 people. Those were the odds like a month ago when I was looking into this fight. Didn't make the video, but I thought, you know, I need to put down some cash on this one because 1-9 is crazy. And then I was like thinking, I think this is quite even fight. I will put down Whyte as underdog, but not 1-9. As now you can see, it's 1-6. The odds have shifted. But anyway, guys, it really feels like bookies know something I don't. Because what? You cannot... Dude, this is the best... These are the worst odds, okay? These are the worst odds for Dillian Whyte, I think, in his whole career. He has never been put down so much to lose the fight before the fight has even started. And I'm not saying Moses is not a good boxer. He is. But Dillian Whyte is a pretty much A, B level fighter. He's top of the game. Yes, he is older. He's a bit chinny. I put all that. But you guys need to remember, he is the top of the boxing division. He's in top 10. He is the challenger. Maybe he never achieved the championship, but he is there. Behind him is 1,000 boxers in the world. And there is this guy who's just coming up 9-10 fights and he gonna challenge him. So I'm like, honestly, I'm like, is there something I don't know? What bookies know about this to put him this much down? I'm not saying anything because like lately we have Jake Paul, scripted fights and all that, and I'm kind of on the scripted fight side with that. I'm not saying anything. I'm just thinking those fights are scripted. That's my personal opinion. I'm not pushing it out. But for these ones, I'm not saying anything on those lines, but I'm just kind of thinking 1-9, man. I know he's underdog. I would say 4-6. 3-6, maybe, at least something like that. But put him this down, that he has 10% of chance of winning this fight? Nah. I just, personally, I don't know. It just gives me like kind of, there's something not clear here, you know. Something is not kosher here, guys, okay? That's all I can say. It just feels like bookies know something we don't. So, for my personal opinion, I think I would give Whyte way more chance. I think he's been treated unfairly, at least from the odds. I think he has way more chance. He's a really good boxer. Is he a bit chinny? Fair enough, yes he is. Same time, he's still boxing on A and let's say B level fighters, so challengers. He's boxing at top of the range guys, okay? There's 1,000 people behind him and he could deck them all. So it just seems a bit like, from my point of view, it just feels like there could be some interest of building up Moses as the next big thing. Few more years. Usyk retires. Moses is built up well. He takes over the division. He sells the tickets. I'm not saying anything. I'm just pushing the idea out. You know, if anyone is listening to that. So yeah, guys. For me, it's a bit fishy. This one is a bit fishy. So yeah, guys. You know, let's see what happens. I'm very interested. And I know where I'm going to put my bets on. I may lose. That's fine. But let's see if this is because of the skill or some kind of third party intervention here. Anyway, misses us out. Till next time.